And, well, Martinus Richter. Stefano Marazzi is around, has gone. Motorsport. So obviously he tried.
Se pasó 3 veces. ¿Está bien?
Sí.
3 veces no hizo bien la chicana 1. No, pero lo embocan antes.
Markel.
Chapur lo demostró en la clasificación. Más allá del ¡Uy! Se pegó Breso.
¡Uy, Breso! ¡Qué piña contra el paredón!
Vamos a ver lo que pasaba en la salida de la chicana 3. Hay un golpe de Chanzar de Santiago Mangoni. Como de un momento al otro ya lo pierde directamente el tren trasero Diego Ciantini. Afortunadamente es un golpe leve.
De lado e o Forest foi para a pista com o pneu de pista molhada também.
E ele passou escapando ali do Denis Nagy. Vinha por dentro, o Julinho fechou. E aí o Salas, quando foi fazer a tangência, ele já quebrou a suspensão traseira.
Quebrou a traseira na hora, já virou roda.
Suspensão traseira ali já colocou com o Gianluca, ó. Rapaz! Soltou a roda. O pneu viajando, ó.
Olha o câmera ali.
Lá na frente o pneu, olha a viajada do pneu.
Off-road.
Que vai dar boa pra mim. E foi o que aconteceu. Recuperou 2 posições e o Lapena roda. Roda, vai pra grama e não volta pra pista, felizmente.
Olha o Massa colado aqui na descida do saca-rolha.
Tá colado, eu tô olhando aqui porque o carro do Gui Salas ficou, ele tá tentando tirar lá. Tomara que ele volte pra pista o ponto desse. E não tem essa história, deixa passar. E olha o que rola aí. Na disputa do Enzo Bedani com a Bruna.
Puxa, hein? Vamos ver quem tem mais lenha agora. Porque o Massa, se quiser acionar o front push agora, ele pode.
Ih, olha aí.
E olha o que rola aí. Tem enrosco ali com o Rubinho. Tem
la doble pole position, fue avanzando. Uy, allá atrás.
También, ¿eh?
Y también se levanta vuelo.
Sí, hay otro auto en la izquierda de la isla de la chicana.
Alors, on va revoir ce qui s'est passé. Ouh là là, ouais, effectivement, grosse sortie de piste avec cette voiture qui est sur l'intérieur. Ça ne passe toujours pas. Les 2 monoplaces qui se sont touchées et Kevin Foster qui part en tête à queue avec une suspension cassée, semble-t-il.
Woodstock, though, is through there as one goes off and into the barriers heavily.
And the track changes too, so you want to adjust.
Here comes
to the
Bird.
track.
Whoa, Alex, he's caused an incident and taken both cars out, sadly.
Some pretty good, pretty daring driving, it must be said, coming down that start-finish straight. So we had, hopefully we'll get it in a moment. So the field slows down significant. Oy, ay, 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 ay.
Driver's the rookie with nowhere to go. So it was Freddie Slater making contact with one of the Prema cars.
That picture says it all, doesn't it? Almost completely airborne was it. Came in very, very quick into the corner there. Sport cars. Here's another look at it. Airborne going into the corner. Made contact with Javier Sagrera. Saw a gap on the outside.
Ricardo fella into turn 2. There was the contact into the gravel trap and into the barrier for Engel. Take a look at a replay. Looks like he got clipped from behind by Kelvin van der Linde. Arrow Engel. There was a cloud of dust, can't really see from that angle what happened, but he and Ianjan Guin out, and then it was a separate incident at turn 3. Lucas Auer had contact with Yusufa Vega, cannonballed into the back and side of the BMW.
Of Sean Wortley nearly had to call 999 for assistance. There's somebody going off. I think that might be Zach Blackwell. There's cars sliding. It's very slippery out there. You can at the back of the field. We'll identify those for certain in a moment. Another one's gone down the hill. That's cold tyres. Lee Campbell goes flying off. I think that is. No, it's Ross Alexander. Apologies. Here's a replay of Goddard's at the end of lap 1, who's gone off. There's a tangle, that's Neil Clark and Andy Langley.
Got sideways and around he went. No, Will Roachford's damage was done purely by bouncing across the grass. So ripped bodywork off, so he went off in avoidance. It held hairpin over the grass, and then just as the car was heading for tarmac, it starts to slide. It's suddenly, but enough to unsettle the car evenly. And then others have their own incidents, and there were 2 going on at the same time. Ellen Lloyd having one drama with Luke Gardner. Off the road also go in number 10. We haven't seen out of that was Callum move against Luke Reed, but he then got turned around by Mackenzie Douglas at the end of the lap. He just runs wide, keeps his foot in, gets onto the muddy grass, slithers towards the wall, and bang, grazes the front.
Ooh, and this is a big crash, massive crash. And the Lambo actually goes over its top and into the gravel. And we are racing in Brno for the final time. We have deducted some time off the 25 minutes for the extra formation lap, so the race is actually 3 minutes shorter. There's a crash already. Oh, that's a big one right at the start, and that is Richard Meixner in the
躲避他的赛车，但是这样的话，他的赛车现在是正好的启动了起来。这边我们看到吴文法的赛车，这个是不是吴文法的赛车，这个是朱元，这个是潘德俊的赛车是挡在了1号弯的内线的入弯处，同时我们看到另外一台赛车。1号弯的位置又是有非常多的赛车冲出了这个赛道啊！这边我们看到是
刘子晨的赛车通过了这边之后，应该是和别人发生了碰撞了。我们需
not been able to get away with it. So it's launched over the top and long into the wall. Considering the speed on the there, it probably could have been a lot worse, but that is side. I can't believe it didn't rip the left-hand corner off the back of it.
He needed to turn it in slightly too early.
Well, I don't see why from that, because it looked like it was the Aston that got involved.
Side-by-side contact has spat that BMW into...
There it is, coming out of turn 3. Just never makes the corner. We're going full course yellow again. Full course yellow in 20 seconds. So here we go in replay, because they Hutchison.
Full course yellow now.
Wide. And there's Alex Malikin being forced out. Now, did that do the tyre? Look, it does look a bit spongy at the back. Get to the next corner. Yes,
yes
no,
it does.
Down. It's a puncture. Round it goes.
Been immediately the tyre was gone. Oh! Wow, that's the reason why the car hasn't moved.
Yeah.
Pierluigi Alessandri che è andato in testa a coda, ha toccato le barriere, vedete la macchina è sicuramente.
And once again, just pushing a little too hard at the wrong time. Car got in the air there briefly. Not good to see. Good thing it did come back down. But that is...
Blaney! Harvick! They spin behind him! It's going to be Blaney! Yes! Blaney gets the win
and it just has not gotten any better over the course of the weekend.
Here's Kofoid onto the back bumper of Avery, race for the lead into 3, buddy Kofoid into the left car, and that's hard contact. The leader's around, he banged into the left side of Dusty's zone.
23 of Devin Borden. He just jumped the cushion going into 1, and it bit him in the center of turns 1 and 2, and he's hanging on for dear life from...
Squeeze you're familiar with at turn 1. Oh, looks like Ross Campbell lost his stuff. They're spinning around in the middle. Everybody squeezing down the inside in turn 1. Oh, caught spin out 3, 4, spin out. And that final podium position battle. Oh, and an incident between...
Let's just have a look if we can see it a little bit closer. You can see there, just he grabs that curb on the inside and...
Goodness me.
Then
And I think Alex Loza's got through as well. And in fact, Garrett Gerloff is tumbling backward through the order. And now he's down altogether.
it's Redding as well, and for Gerloff.
Behind him, and it looks like I can't tell. I think
JD's down.
JD's down.
I was gonna say, Jason, he was carrying so much corner speed.
Trying to work all these guys right now. Josh loses the front in front of the field.
And Hayes is down right at the apex of the corner.
So here you go. Yeah. That's ugly. That doesn't happen too often. We don't see high sides very much, and thank goodness that bike stayed away from Teague Hobbs.
Very short straight into the already 2 cruise upside down in the middle of the straight, and that's a brilliant stop.